Hello, big man.
Hey everyone, my name is Moaz.
And my name is Prab.
Today we will be comparing two different sports.
My favorite sport is soccer or football, and Moz's favorite sport is basketball.
We will be discussing the overall skill it takes to get good, playing by yourself with one person, and playing with many people.
Also, we'll be talking about watching the game and playing it on console. All right, let's get started with the overall skill.
So, basketball requires a lot of skill to even be a bad player. Dribbling the ball is an art in itself and it requires a lot of repetition. Jump shots and layups are on another level of difficulty. Once you learn and understand the basic fundamentals of these three, you can slowly and steadily improve your game. It's hard to start playing basketball, but once you understand it, you can improve exponentially.
I that may be difficult, but soccer requires footwork, which is more difficult than hand-eye coordination. It requires running, stamina, dribbling, shot power, defending, and passing. These are all skills which are difficult to master and take years of experience. And lastly, there's no such thing as luck, whereas basketball, you can get a lucky shot. It's all about pure
True,
skill.
true. That's a valid point. Next, we'll be talking about playing these sports by yourself. Basketball is a game that you can easily play by yourself. Once you have a basketball, you can spend hours dribbling it and learning advanced techniques. Once you have a net, you can practically play the entire game. You can practice shots, layups, three pointers, and mid range, and practice in game scenarios. The possibilities are endless.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give it basketball this one because playing soccer alone is something I do a lot of, but it isn't as good as playing basketball by yourself. This is because in order to train by yourself, it requires a lot more concentration and it's easy to get off track. All right, now we'll talk about playing with one other person.
Yeah, playing basketball with one other friend is very similar to playing by yourself. However, now you can play 1v1s, which is one of the most competitive sport games ever in both soccer and basketball. You can also play shooting games with a friend to see who's better.
You see, now this is where I contrast because you can easily play soccer with two people as well. It's easy to do 1-2 passes or practice shooting or even do 1v1s, which is very useful in game.
Now, playing with many friends. I think for both sports, this is where everyone has the most fun. When you have many people, the best thing to do is to play a game. Divide the teams up evenly and start playing. You can also do shooting games, but those take forever once you have a lot of people and they can get boring real quick.
Now, this is the most difficult decision and debate. This is because basketball may have a lot more action in an actual game, but playing soccer with your friends competitively will never get old. And it is an actual workout playing competitive with other people. And next, we will be talking about watching the game.
So, this is where I think basketball completely destroys soccer. Basketball is so fast paced because of the 24-second shot clock. Every 24 seconds, there's a new possession. Both teams are trying to score, both teams are running back to defense. With basketball, it never slows down. You never feel like the game stopped. It's always running and always keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Okay, I mean, I see your angle, but nah, I don't. I disagree because watching the game of soccer is 45 minutes straight of playing. There's no stopping, timeouts, or fouls like basketball, whereas a person gets fouled every time they go to the basket. It's 45 minutes, one half time break, and then another 45 minutes. And also, I feel like watching the game can easily be replicated in real life with soccer because it's a lot more cheaper than basketball.
True,
All right,
true. I think
next.
your point about the timeout makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, thank you.
Now let's
And
go on about playing the game on console. There are two main basketball games on console, NBA Live and NBA 2K. Overall, the mechanics of the games aren't too realistic, but it's definitely very entertaining. You can play with friends by yourself. You can play as any player you want or any team. The only bad part is that it takes a lot of time to become skilled because you can only shoot through the shooting bar, and that's the only way to score. So it's really hard for beginners. You can also run a simulation of the league as GM and open packs.
mm, now, the game that is most popular when it comes to soccer and football is without a doubt FIFA, and it has been for the past decade. And this is because of the realistic characters and images of the players in game and the different features it has. You can build a team with trading with other people around the world, as well as opening packs, which is the most addicting and fun part of the game. So there are several different aspects to FIFA, and that is why it is the most popular soccer video game.
Hmm. Now, first we'll debate for a bit, and then we'll have a final opinion. Overall, I
Right.
think where basketball beats soccer is again its pace. Whether you're playing 2K, playing outside with your friends, or watching the game, it never slows down. You're always playing. The players are always taking shots. They're always doing layups, running back on defense. There's always something important going on, and that is, I think, what makes it so fun for everyone, including me.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I understand that right there. And for soccer, I feel like it's the variety and the different ways you can score because whereas basketball is just a single layup or a shot. In soccer, you can do a crazy bicycle kick or a crazy header, whereas a basketball it's only one place you can shoot. Whereas in soccer, you can write top corner, bottom corner. Is placement is what it is, and that is my opinion on why soccer is better than basketball.
True, but I think LeBron James and Giannis do some pretty nice dunks that are comparable
That is true.
to a lot of the soccer skills. Yes,
hmm
a lot of Ronaldo's and Zlatan's kicks are insane, but I think dunks can equal them out a bit.
Yeah, that is true. But I will also say that those dunks are most more likely to come up once in a while, whereas those bicycle kicks will happen once in a couple like 10, 20 games. So they are very rare.
True. Now for the final opinion.
Well, I think that while both games have their ups and downs, they're both amazing games and everyone enjoys playing.
Yup, agreed. Both games are very healthy activities, not only physically, but also mentally, because you learn to be part of a team and you have to know when it is the best time to pass or to score.
hmm Well, I really enjoyed this episode. It was fun, and thank you for watching.
Yup, we'll see you all next time.